This is the brand new Tesla Model S. Well, actually it's a 3, but they're basically the same car now, right? Tesla have fully revamped the Model 3, which had already been a massive success in Australia. But now with this new model, 50% of the car has been updated. But is it for the better? So Tesla are known for their minimal interior design, and with this new model, they've stripped it back even more. And I must say, I absolutely love it. It's clean, it's simple, and it definitely feels upgraded. The LED light strip and new materials really elevate the cabin. The new seats and this beautiful new steering wheel make it feel more premium. Even the door thunk now is more solid. They've removed the indicator stalk and moved them to the steering wheel. These are taptic buttons that honestly feel amazing, and in the short drive I've already done, once I've got my head around it and gotten used to it, I really like it. It keeps your hands on the wheel. It feels like a very natural position. You've just got to go through that process of rewiring your brain. They've also, controversially, removed the gear shifter, and now when you change between drive and reverse and park, it's all done on the edge of this touchscreen here. And Tesla continue to amaze me with how much they can do on this touchscreen, along with some very intelligent software design. And Tesla will continue to bring software updates that support auto recognition of whether you should be in drive or reverse. And in the long run, this will end up, I think, being a better solution. So if you've ordered one of these and you're really worried about the lack of stalks, I can tell you now, once you get used to it, you're gonna love it. So some of the small details that I'm already absolutely loving in this car is the shortcut to the camera button on the steering wheel. Love that. The RGB lighting that goes all the way to the back seats. This new updated display with thinner bezels. The little blind spot LED that you get on these doors here. The feeling of cool air coming through these new ventilated seats. The updated high-res cameras throughout the car are noticeably clearer. This new sound system is amazing. The air conditioning vents have also got an update. You noticeably feel the difference. It's much stronger than previous Teslas. So on a hot day like today when it's 30 degrees, the AC does a much better job of cooling you down. The new keycard spot makes a lot more sense. It's cool that you can control the rear screen from the front screen. All the updated wheel designs are beautiful. The new door release buttons are great. The cup holders can now be hidden. The tailgate mechanics are now much quieter. I mean, I could go on, but basically if you love the interior in your current Model 3, you're gonna absolutely love this updated design. I love the update to the rear of this car. The new Tesla badging is excellent. These new tail lights look really modern, and they've still kept that Model 3 type of vibe. I also really love this added black trim at the bottom, which reminds me of our Model Y, but definitely makes the car look more sporty than the previous Model 3. Now from the front, this car is still growing on me because it looks quite different to any other Tesla we've seen before. But the more that I'm looking at it, the more that I'm starting to really appreciate the design approach here. It's been simplified, and most importantly, it's now more aerodynamic. So the first thing you'll notice as soon as you drive this updated Model 3 is just how good the suspension is. This is a massive improvement. Everything is muted and softer than it was before, and it really is a pleasure to drive. It doesn't take as long as you might think to get used to the indicators. The gear selection takes a little bit longer because you're kind of remapping your brain to go to the touchscreen, but with the indicators, your fingers are already there. What I do really like is being able to just activate autopilot using this right scroll wheel. You just push it in once and there it goes. It's actually easier, in my opinion, than using the stalk. The handling, the acceleration, the braking, it all feels very similar to our Tesla Model Y, which is to say that it's absolutely excellent and a joy to drive. So we'll be able to just give the acceleration a test up to 70. This is the rear-wheel drive model, so it feels very similar in the acceleration department. It's beautiful, like no complaints there, obviously. If we end up getting some sort of performance version here, which is likely to come in the next few months, then that would be pretty ludicrous, some might say. Tesla showrooms across the country now should be offering this Model 3 for test drives. So book in, it's super simple. You just upload your driver's license and you rock up and they give you the car. It is a real pleasure to drive. I think that'll become evident. And it's a bit of fun relearning how to do the indicators and the gear selection. Yeah, Tesla have done a great job designing this upgrade. The previous Model 3 was honestly so far ahead of the competition for many reasons, but a common complaint was that it lacked in some of the premium styling you'd expect in a car of this price range. Tesla literally listened to their customers and took what they learnt from the updated Model S, and whilst the Model S isn't available in Australia anymore, I think this upgraded Model 3 does a pretty good job of filling the gap.